Hey everyone, it's Jade from Boho Bookworm. Welcome back to my channel. I just wanted to let you know what I'm currently reading, which is honestly not a lot. As some of you might know, I was recently in a nasty car accident. It's really kind of like put me in a bad mindset. So I've had two books on the go. I've had Confessions of a 40-something fuck-up by Alexandra Potter, which I am enjoying. I'm about halfway through now, and I did read a little bit this morning when I had to go get some blood tests done. Where's the blood test thingy? It's come off. There it is. Well, I did have blood tests done this morning. You can see my little needle mark. So I read a little bit while I was waiting for my blood tests. Basically, I have a vitamin B12 deficiency, so they're finding out what's going on with all my antibodies and stuff, and they're going to get me on a course of B12 shots, which is great. Love needles. So like I said, I'm enjoying it. It's fun, it's entertaining, it's relatable, it's kind of just everything that I really need right now. And I think I'm reading it quite slowly, because I've not been in the right headspace since the crash, but also I just kind of don't want it to end. Like, it's a really good book, and I feel like lately good books are few and far between. For me, I just keep picking up ones that bore me to tears. So yeah, I'm just really enjoying it, and the author actually reached out to me, and she's starting a series of this book, so it's not just a standalone, which I'm really excited about, because I do have that fear of it ending and not getting to continue with such a fun storyline. So I'm reading that, and then I am also listening to The Maid by Anita Prose, but like I said, with my headspace, I'm not concentrating, and I think that it has the potential to be a really, really good book. So I'm kind of leaving it on the side right now, and I'm listening to more like podcasts, kind of things like that, just to like fill my brain with instead of a book, because I think I'm really going to like The Maid. It's about this girl called Molly who has some kind of like social issues. She doesn't really know how to interpret things the right way. I'm not sure if maybe she's just slightly on the spectrum or something like that, but she's this maid at this prestigious hotel, boutique hotel, and one day she finds this guy dead in his bed, and she becomes the main suspect. But while the police are investigating the case, she's also investigating it so that she can try and save herself, basically. But you get a little bit into her mind in pretty much the early pages of the book, and she's got some dark, twisted thoughts. So I don't really know where it's going to go, but I'm really intrigued by it. So I think it's been a week now since my crash, and I am starting to kind of process everything. I went on a bit of a self-destruct mission for a couple of days, just not in a good space whatsoever. I got a massive tattoo. I can't really show you, but yeah, basically I got offered a free tattoo, so I was like, why not? Let's do it. So that's busy healing. There'll be a whole new era of Boho Bookworm on Instagram. That's my main platform for chatting about books and sharing my love of books with you. And normally it's me with a photo with my leg that has my scripture piece tattooed, and a book and a coffee or a glass of wine or something like that. Now I'm going to have this massive dream catcher on the other thigh, and I'm like, oh shit, that's a little bit bigger than I thought it was going to be. So yeah, as for the crash, just to update you, it's something that literally the last week I've been really like creeped out about talking about, because it just seems to trigger me. But I was on my way to work and it had just started snowing, and like the light had just gone green at this roundabout. So I just pulled off, and I mean, I've never had a speeding ticket in my life. I drive like an absolute grandma. Like, it's terrible, to be honest. Like, I think people get really annoyed with me for how slow I drive. But like, I was going around this bend and I just lost control. Like, my car just slipped and skidded, and I was like, what's going on? And I tried to rectify it, but no matter what I did, it made everything worse. Like braking or like trying to get control of the steering, nothing worked. So my car went, I'm shaking just thinking about it, it's really horrible. My car went right across my 2 lanes over this grassy patch in the middle of the roads and then onto the oncoming traffic. So, I mean, it was just that moment of, it happened in like slow motion where like, I've never had a crash like that. It was just really shocking, and it made me feel like, oh my God, I'm going to die. So yeah, it's just really put me in this funny headspace, and I ended up smashing right into the side of a massive van, a brand new big Mercedes van. So apparently, I'm not sure about the van, but my car is apparently a write-off. I'm still waiting to hear back from insurance and the garage. If the car's a write-off, I don't get a courtesy car, so I'm struggling with all the stuff of like now needing to work from home because I didn't budget for like public transport, and I live a little bit away from work, so everything's just a mission at the minute. And I think why I went on a big self-destruct mode, which I know is so silly, but it's just like this last month, it was the first month that I felt like I was really getting to a really good place. Like I'd gotten everything I needed in life. I got my phone that worked, I got the car, I got the laptop, I got all those things, those big things that are expensive, and I'd finally got everything. So like February was the first month I could finally save something away and start like kind of feeling like I was getting somewhere. I was getting that comfort blanket under my belt, and maybe I could even start like, you know, thinking about saving up for a holiday, something nice. And yeah, I mean, I even like just before the crash, like days before, I'd gone out and I bought myself this really nice dress, which I was really excited about. And like it was a massive spoil for me, something like I never do something like that because I just have not been in that space where I can comfortably go out and buy myself a nice dress. So I was just in such a good headspace, thinking, wow, like I've finally taken 2 steps forward, I'm getting there. And then that happened, and it's just like I took those 2 steps forward and then it's pushed me 5 steps back. So yeah, it's just something that the last week I've been angry about, I've been resentful. I'm like, I don't know why this is happening to me. Yeah, it sounds horrible. It's like, you know, thinking that you're a victim and all that stuff, which, you know what, like then I hear these stories about other people that have crashes worse than me, and, you know, literally are homeless and are struggling to put food in their bellies and stuff, and I'm not that bad. So I need to stop that self-destruct and remember what I'm grateful for, and, or, you know, what I do have, and be grateful for that, because there are people so much worse off than me. And yeah, the last week I was just ruining everything because I was angry, and that's really the wrong way to deal with a situation. I think I just had a momentary blip, but I'm getting back on track now. Yeah, that's all I have to say about that. Anyway, that was a lot longer. I thought this was going to be a short video, and I do apologise for that. Like I said, so far February, I don't think I've finished a book this month, to be honest. I've been really bad at keeping up with my reading and just kind of doing everything other than that. And reading always makes me feel better, and like I'm being productive and I'm doing something, you know, for my channel and feeding my soul the things that it likes. So I need to get back into that, and hopefully the remainder of February will be a good month, and hopefully the rest of 2022 will get bloody better. Anyway, I hope you're all well. Let me know what you're reading in the comments down below, and thank you for those of you that reached out to me about the crash and sent me your, you know, your love and well wishes and stuff. It really meant a lot to me, and I read through all of the messages. I couldn't be more grateful for you guys either. So thank you very much, and have a good day further. Bye bye.